Hi, this is Kimberly with my craft pot, and today we're going to make this card, Hogs and Kisses, from the Just Because Cards cartridge. Okay, the pig and the words are both on page 70, and I cut the pig out at 2.5, and I also cut the words out at 2.5. So, easy to remember. Put that aside, and now this is a square card. It's 5.5 by 5.5. But I have, so I took an 8.5 by 11 paper and cut it at 5.5 inches and folded it in half, so it's 11. And then I cut off, if you can just see, a 1/2 inch right there. And that's so we can do some fun border stuff. Okay, so I wanted to show you first how I did this fun little edge on the card. Okay, these are Provo Craft scissors, that's the one I used. I like to line up this edge of the paper with the edge of my scissors. So that is what I did. That makes it so I can cut straight. Otherwise, I don't cut straight at all. That's why I own paper cutters and things like that. So I'm just going to trim all the way along here. Okay. Okay, so I've got all lined up. And I'm just going to cut. And I'm just going to cut. I had it all lined up. I'm just going to keep cutting. And lining it up with my edge so I cut straight. Alright, let's see how we did. Okay, lines up perfectly. Now we just need to trim the top. Paper cutter over here. Now, I'm going to just line it up. I like to do things eyeballing it. So I have my green set up and I pull my pink out and just go ahead and cut that. Okay, now the next thing we need to do before we put it on our card is ink the edges a little. And for this I'm just going to use my Cat Pie chalk ink. It's the chestnut. There we are. And we'll go ahead and oops. Now when you're gluing these together, remember that matching up the edges is what the goal is here. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is add ribbon. Now I think I just got this at Walmart. It's just the cheap ribbon. Okay. I'm going to cut enough of that and a little eyeball. Okay, we're going to use our tape. I'm so glad that Robin at My Pink Stamper taught us all the cheater method. I love it. That one down there. Make sure it's straight. And it is. Okay. Stand it up. And we'll go ahead and tie this. We'll just go ahead and trim it. I know where we're going to put everything, so we're okay. Do that at an angle. And we're going to go ahead and do the words. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the words are covered with Fun Flock. It's the Cinnamon Toast Fun Flock. And the pig has been inked with the chestnut brown. So we'll go ahead and ink the pig. And we'll put that together. Okay, and line that up. Okay, so we have the pig ready. If I want to put something on it like the Fun Flock or the glitter, then I'm going to need to take my shape and put it in upside down. Okay, and let's see, this one goes this way. Okay, and put it upside down too. And then for my bigger piece, it won't fit in my little machine. So I'm going to have to go ahead and turn it upside down and put it through. Now there's a little handle on the side. You just turn the handle and out comes the sticky letters. That is so fun. Okay, and you just need to take your fingers and rub the excess glue off. So here's our letters, and you can see that there's a little bit of glue that we have to clean up. Alright, let's put this down here, and we'll go ahead and put our fun flock down. And push it down, and then I like to just rub it around and make sure it gets contact evenly. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of that. Okay, so now we've got some of the excess off. I'm still rubbing it a little bit, making sure that we're getting even coverage. And you can take your dry embossing tool and just go and remove adhesive that's got fun flock on it from any of the little negative space areas. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do the same with these letters. Okay, so we have our words. Oh, the pig. That's right. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of other ways you can put sunflock on. I went ahead on this one because it would be hard to put the adhesive like I did on the words on this. I just went ahead and used my zig and got a pretty fair amount of liquid glue right here. Where it's a smaller space, no one will notice if it's not as even. And I even took my zig and did the eye. Got some glue down in there. Oops, I rubbed it off there. Okay, so now we'll bring our paper back over with the flocking on it. And for this, really you're just going to drop it on. And you don't want to rub this. This you're going to press down because it's liquid glue. So you're going to press it down, and then you're going to tap it off. It's just a different technique. Now, the eye obviously has a little bit too much. So what you do is you take your fingernail, or if you have a sharp tool or something like that, and just shape it just the way you want it. Because where the liquid glue, if it hasn't dried yet, you can actually move that glue and flock around. Okay, so now we have the pig, and we just need to put the words on. And just press that on right there. And I'm going to line this up over here. And then we'll put the K and the S on. And I think I'm just going to use the runner right there. And put that with the little curly Q of the tail overlapping the K just a little bit. Okay, so the only thing left is to mount it onto our card base. And we'll do that right there. The brown paper strip, it was just cut at 3/4 of an inch, just enough to give that a border. And just glued in there. And then I also cut another strip of pink to cover up. See how this is kind of a rougher edge? It just meets the white. So adding that pink just finishes it off. So there's our card, Hogs and Kisses. Thanks for watching.